Taurus, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by that didn't feel right. I don't know why. Hold on. By Born Without Boundaries Tarot. This is your week ahead message. Ooh. Okay. This card means you're heading in a new direction. And yes, just like little porcupine, you're a little bit defensive because you should be, because it's new, because you don't know everything you need to know. And so all you can bring with you is the armor you've built from your wisdom, your knowledge, and your experience of the past. But you are headed in a new direction. This is actually a very precocious energy, and it is trying something new. Time for a beginner mindset. You are open. You may be a little prickly, but you are open. Okay, Taurus, I love this. Now, this is a message for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. It's an energy reading, so please take it where and how it resonates in your life. It's your message. Ultimately, it comes to you when you are open and receptive and you are calling it into you. So it is timeless. I will mention dates within the reading. Please go back and check like what was happening to me around those dates. If you're seeing this 2 years after the fact, just, it's all about what's going on in your life, Taurus. That being said, I do make a new message every single week. So do not forget, please, to ring that notification bell, and we'll subscribe and ring that notification bell so that you know when I upload your favorite content. Ooh, okay, Taurus. I do personal readings. I know sometimes you just got something going on and you need a deep dive into your situation. I'll do an astrology analysis for you too. I'm an astrologer as well. So please do go and find the service that works for you over on my website, bornwithoutboundariestarot.com. And then definitely, if you haven't yet, join the BWOB membership here on Born Without Boundaries. There are 3 membership levels, but the BWOB membership will give you unlimited access to all the extended readings, as well as discounts, the abundance share, and everything fantastic and wonderful. So, sign up today. You ready? Let's go. That one wants to come out. Okay. So we have time for a beginner mind at the heart of our reading. Let's see what's at the base of our reading. Love is all around. Okay, Taurus. What? Oh, this is a very intense energy. It's just sensual. I love it. It's also very cute. This is Gemini energy, and it's usually people are flattering you. They're complimenting you. I think, especially if you're heading in a new direction, they're cheering you on. Like this is an energy of support. Validation, that doesn't mean that you were asking for validation. It just means that it is a validation. People's appreciation for you could mean that you're very popular right now, right? Extra glowy and extra gorgeous and just getting a lot of attention. And then you have Nightingale is Gemini energy. It's musical. It's romantic. It's a very romantic energy that you are experiencing right now. And then you have time for a beginner mind. If you're not entering into a new relationship, you're entering into a new romantic cycle. You're entering into maybe something that you're like, is this too good to be true? Because people are like just loving up on me a little too much. But it is sincere because look at this base. 4 plus 1, that's 41. That's 5. Things have certainly changed. Maybe there is a change. Like all of a sudden, this is new. Why are you all of a sudden now on my side? That could be as well. But that doesn't mean it's a bad thing. I think that that's actually really interesting. So let's see what's coming out in the future. Ooh, okay. We have Let It Shine and Time to Collaborate. That tells me whatever this enthusiasm is, it's heading in the direction of and making an announcement that you have collaborated with or come together with somebody else. No, this doesn't have to be romantic. Okay, romantic just means idealistic. That's what it means. It's idealism. It doesn't have to be about sexual encounters or dating somebody. It could very well be about a job, work, right? Time to collaborate. Ants are all about work. This is a sense of two people working in unison, because you have one, but you have two ants imaged there. So this is a sense of announcing that I am connecting with or combining with somebody else. I have gotten offered a job, it could be. I have gotten offered a partnership of some kind. We're going into business together. Like, all of these exciting things could be happening. And this this let it shine is you're about to announce it. So whatever this newness is happening this week, it's going to move really quickly and proceed really quickly into something like, I'm really excited about it. I want the whole world to know. I'm very proud of it. I'm going to let my peacock shine and spread the beauty. This is people seeing and noticing. It's wanting to be seen and noticed. And since peacock is akin to phoenix, it is transcending your current self, and maybe even really surprising people with some news, happy birthday Doug Denny, of this collaboration that you're heading toward. Reclaim your power. Okay. We are headed more and more into a better place, Taurus. We really are. This sense of feeling a personal sense of value and worth, and also coming out of the dark. You're finally being seen again. You finally want to be seen again. You're finally being noticed again. But you also finally feel you're strong again. You finally feel like yourself again. It's almost like revitalization. This is coming. This is how it's proceeding, how it's unfolding. But this week is really just about allowing yourself to trust that even if it seems too good to be true, it isn't. It is not. So let's go into tarot. I feel like we've only just begun with this message. Let's go into tarot, Taurus. What or who is this? What or who is this? We got an answer right here plopped in front of us. So we have the Two of Wands, which could imply it's somebody that you're networking with or talking to, or it's an opportunity to take something that you've been thinking about. Like, you've been wanting to do this, you haven't been ready to let go, but it's you, sweetheart. It's your taking a surprising turn. It's your deciding to move forward in a direction that I don't think anybody thought you could. Maybe because they didn't even think you wanted to, but you're really secure in this move. So it seems to be an opportunity or a move that's happening. Or if it's a person, it is like a friend, somebody that you network with, or somebody that friends introduced you to, or they were in your network and now they're more. We also have two, so you were deciding on something. We have a Two of Swords. So we have High Priestess here, which means trying to trust your intuition. But these are both cards of balance, of trying to stabilize your sense of peace or find stability in the in-between, or while you make your decision. Let me tell you this right now. Stop searching for the stability, because that's what's making you stuck. There's a risk. There's, even in the most wonderful situation, there's a little bit of a risk. And I think that's maybe what's dragging you back or holding you down, or you have two different things to choose from because they're both enticing. And what the High Priestess being present tells me is, neither decision is better than the other. Whatever decision you make, you're going to be happy with, or it's going to bring you happiness. So that's the blessing here, is that you can't actually make a wrong choice here. Either way is leading you in the direction you need to go. Now, the presence of the High Priestess and the Hierophant like, let's think of them together, right? The Hierophant is all about tradition. It's traditional religious systems. It's traditional business systems. It's tradition. It's church, etc., etc. And then we have the High Priestess, and the High Priestess is not any kind of established religion. The High Priestess is about your natural spirituality and psychic abilities and intuitive energies, and not even the occult so much as just what is God given into us and our natural spirituality. It's got no tradition because it's primal. It's inside of us. It doesn't have to be, doesn't have to be associated with rules or restrictions or anything like that. So ultimately, it feels to me like you are at an impasse, my friends. You are trying to decide, who am I and what do I believe? I want to leave my Taurusness and go into something that is more untraditional, but at the same time, I'm a little bit scared and worried to do so. So it has to do with really a change in you, a change in your life direction, and a change in your interests or what you feel are your capabilities. It's almost like esoteric change that's happening to you, going from something that has been very traditional to something that is far more intuitive. And I got to tell you, it's going to be a beautiful ride, and it is the right way to go. It's just something that is expanding who you are right now, and you absolutely should trust this. We got to get a moon card. So that's really where the change is it's almost like inevitable. Like, yes, you're going to make a choice to do this. You have to make a choice, but it's a part of your path. It's a part of your life path. So to not make the choice to do it would be to deny an experience you need to have. So we have the answers you need are coming, full moon in Gemini. So there have been questions. And ultimately, maybe you were trying to figure things out and waiting for questions to come in before you made your decision. God is saying you are going to get those answers, and I'm going to try to give you at least some. And then I have you are good enough, full moon in Virgo. This is mercurial energy, and Mercury is in fact going into retrograde soon. You are good enough, Virgo, feeling complete and full in your certainty, your practicality, your ability to heal and commit yourself day to day to different things, something that you have been cultivating, to know that it's almost like you need reassurance that even if you go through this transition in life, you are still good enough. Yeah, 100%. That's what's coming straight through here. You are good enough, and the answers you need are coming. You're good enough to deserve to move forward. You're good enough to be able to make this decision or figure this situation out. You're good enough to be able to go through this change and still come out on the other side as still good enough. And you are regaining your power because you're doing this maybe through somebody else, announcing it or incorporating their help in it, and you're coming out on the other side very empowered. This is just a statement of the steadfast Taurus. The tradition itself is undergoing a change. This is a brand new tradition that will become the new norm. And what you're doing right now is experiencing a transition in your life that will set precedent for the new norm. Okay. We do have fears of the unknown, of course. We also have fears of our feelings or things that we're concerned with. This is Pisces Capricorn energy. It was actually very compatible energy. It's almost like your reality is expanding because of your dreams and concepts, but it's constantly asking for, how do I make it work? How do I make these dreams and concepts work as I expand? It has to be practical too. You could also have, like I said, fear of the unknown or hidden feelings, or you feel like there are restrictions that are sitting on right now on your creativity or creative process. So, God, how do we handle that energy? It's almost like you don't want to admit something to yourself because you're scared if you do, then you won't think you're good enough or you'll judge yourself. So you want to keep this secret, or it's something you've wanted to keep secret, because we do still have Peacock that says, okay, but I want to be able to be proud of myself and love who I am, which we all have a right to do. Pisces and Moon card. This could be mom and dad. Oh, that's what I just heard. Because a moon card represents motherhood, and the Saturnian energy is fatherhood. So it's almost like maybe you're dealing with something with your mom and dad. You're afraid to speak to them, talk to them, tell them something, or it has to do with them. Will they still think I'm good enough? Do they think I'm good enough? It's like this contention here that's causing fear of really completely accepting that this is the choice that I want to make. Or somebody that you feel is like your mom and dad. There are so many opportunities on this table for you, Taurus. We have 6 of Pentacles and 6 of Swords. It's basically saying you have so many good choices and so many directions forward. And ultimately, yeah, it's really good news. It's really good news. Okay, so, but why are they... Okay, but what are they afraid of? What are they afraid of? Why is the devil here? Have there been, let me ask you something. Have there been addictions somehow? Or with somebody, addictions with drinking or alcohol, or maybe you've been restricted because there have been illnesses, especially mental illness or something like that. Like, what's been going on? Because we have 6 of Swords and 6 of Pentacles. So it seems like there's abundance and abundant opportunity in wanting to move forward. But it also feels like there has been something stuck. And yeah, there's the devil again. The devil has fear or addiction or obsession or obligations, maybe that you haven't told anybody about, have been holding you back from a lot of wonderful experiences that want you to have them, or been holding you back from taking a lot of opportunities, right? Just you got to make the decision then, the conscious decision to move on through these fears. Because we have the devil here. Maybe this is temptation, this sense of somebody's trying to bode you or bait you, trying to make you, hey, come here, come here, come here. I'll get you out quick. I'll get you out fast. That's not something you want. Ace of Wands, there's a new beginning. There's a start over. It's a start over from whatever you've gotten yourself into at this point. Maybe a total restart. And it's going to change what you'll eventually select and what kind of opportunities will eventually come to you. A new beginning, like a renewal of a clean slate. A clean slate from these devil restrictions or from these fears that you have been facing. Okay, so what's in the future for Pisces? I say Pisces, wow. For Taurus, there's a lot of opportunities that are coming into you. I think that you have been sort of sitting in on this feeling of being restricted. There's so many opportunities that are coming to you now. It's going to move pretty fast. It's around the eclipse. Around the eclipse, that things are actually going to start moving forward again, and you're going to be able to break free from whatever has been restricting you or even making you feel afraid. Taurus, let's go to the extended. I will see you guys there.